right, and welcome on into DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are here for our Eberron Oracle of War adventure, and we will be running that in just a few minutes. But before we do, let's go ahead and go over our weekly schedule here. On Sundays, on Mondays we have our Dragon of Icespire Peak adventure. Then on Friday, we have our Eberron Oracle of War, of course. Then on Saturdays, we have our Strixhaven College of Chaos adventure, where our adventuring party on Saturday has just started their 4th and final year at Strixhaven. Although, ironically, you're already a third of the way through it because you've already taken the first test. So, all right.
We're also in the detention bog with hydras and whatnot.
I mean, only technically.
Yes, and my genius brain forgot that the first thing I said we were going to do if we got in trouble was call the cleric.
Yeah. That was several rounds ago. Yep. Several rounds ago. But, you know, hey.
We also have to protect the delinquents.
Yes. So, join us tomorrow for that. But let's go ahead and jump into our Eberron Oracle of War, where we are officially on Chapter 9, Part 9 of this Oracle of War. And yes, Dylan, I do in fact see that Uncle Bob pushed the button. Uncle Bob pushed the button, Mom. Uh-huh. All right.
But somebody was failsies and didn't bring them to her desk?
Uh-huh. That'd be the one. Yep. All right. So when we last left off with this, our adventuring party having come back to Salvation from the big city, you managed to make some new friends in the in that you got invited to join their salvage base that they had set up, and we're actually going to go ahead and show you what that base looks like as of right now. Currently it is it looks like that, and you guys had thank you. All right, so you got invited to this salvage base, and the salvage base used to be a smuggler's cave. And you have the ability to, thanks to some previous salvage items that you had acquired, as well as the stuff that your two party members had acquired already, you managed to be able to upgrade those as well. But having been invited here, you are able to have a base of operations so that you feel like you might be able to survive and have somewhere to lay your head other than the Gray Beyond. All right. With that, your two new party members, Zutog and Mahler, and that would be, let's see here. Let me grab this. This would be Mahler, the Warforged, and Zutog, the very fire happy person that they are. God, I love that picture. You two had acquired some of the salvage items already, so you were able to be able to upgrade this. Now, that being said, there are several items that you can upgrade here. So just to give you a little bit of idea, salvage that you find and acquire includes things like adventure gear, alchemical ingredients, armor, clothing and other textiles, cosmetics, food, furniture, lumber, magic items, metal, ornaments, stone, tools, trade goods, and weapons. Currently, just to give you a little bit of information about the the location. In here, all of the ceilings are 10 feet high with 8-foot high doorways. And each door now has an AC of 17 and 23 HP to be able to be broke into, as well as the walls have an AC of 14 and 32 hit points. You also have a little bit better locks on the doors. All locks have been upgraded to a DC of 17 with thieves' tools, or a DC of 19 if you want, if they're being broke down by force. So that has been an upgrade that the two of you have actually made since you found this this outpost, this base. So, is there anything that you guys specifically would like to upgrade this this base with, based on the fact that you have 4,600 current points that you can spend to upgrade?
An ice machine.
A what machine?
An ice machine.
An ice machine? Well, I mean, that would be
That might be in the kitchen.
that would be in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Well, I would suggest a horse stable, but I don't know how to get the horses here. Considering, you know, it's kind of wet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nap room. We need a nap room.
Oh yes, nap room would be glorious. Get some nice pillows, lay them all over the place.
I would probably want a forge.
Okay.
Oh, we were being serious about what we wanted. We weren't just dreaming.
I mean,
No, this is this.
why not both?
First, do we
Maybe-
need the potion laboratory?
Maybe a
Yeah,
library.
The potion lab, and then the arcane factory would be for our artificer friends.
A shooting gallery.
I think this needs to be the nap room. It's very defendable for naps. Okay. So, well, I mean, you do have some options. So,
Would the shooting range be considered like what is it, training room?
I would think it'd be in the training room, wouldn't it? We could have some targets set up.
yes. I would think so.
Perhaps a training room. I think we could all use some practice every once in a while. I mean, I'm perfect, but you know.
I'm thinking training room, library for our more studied people, potion factory, and a forge. Those are like top 5, I would say. I
And a
would
secret
add-
door. Secret doors, at least a couple.
And a wine cellar.
A library.
Okay. So,
Kitchen though.
what?
A kitchen though.
Kitchen though.
We don't need a kitchen. We're not gonna be cooking.
I think the
I don't need to
temporary
eat,
hit
it's fine.
points are handy.
I'm still getting used to the fact that you organics still need to eat stuff.
I mean, rocks have minerals and things for a healthy diet.
In a desperate situation, I guess.
I mean, so all of the things that that you have asked for so far, Deacon, have fallen under kitchen.
And
I'm
training.
not sure how many kitchens y'all been in that have a wine cellar, but
That's true.
Well, no, the kitchen upgrade.
well, it is the most important after all.
Do we have like a basic kitchen?
Very basic. hmm
Starve.
Yeah, it's a very basic kitchen at the moment.
I mean, you know, we could hire a couple servants. They only
And
cost
more-
50 salvage.
The more people we would let in here, though, the more likely it is to be found.
What are
And
the
more,
mechanical servants?
mouths to feed.
Mahler just looks at you like, what kind of mechanical servants?
Well, like, not non-sentient mechanical servants, you know? Not like you.
Hmm.
Preferably one that can mix a drink.
Are there non-sentient mechanical servants?
Technically.
Technically.
Okay.
Not all Warforges have sentience. Mhm.
Ours are just special.
Yes. Yep. Yours are just special.
Now, if we get the hawk roost, do we all get a hawk?
No.
Oh no, okay, so it says plus. Okay, so we'd have to pay for it. Can we just buy the hawks and not the hawk roost?
No.
Where would we?
We're
We'd have to
gonna
put
die
them
real
somewhere.
quick with nobody to take care of them as we're gallivanting around.
Well,
Plus,
obviously we're
hawks
gonna get
flying
enough.
in and out might draw attention too.
I would
Just
say a
don't do it.
messenger would be a good investment as well.
I have a question. Could Sky Blue fill one of these roles? Temporarily, at least?
Probably.
Because she was gonna cook anyway,
Mm-hmm.
for now, until we figure out how we're gonna go find her dad.
I would say she's currently cooking for you. It's a matter of if you upgrade the kitchen, you get the other servant, and then you get benefits from it. Right now, you're just not starving.
I mean, speaking coffin, it's a little creepy. But it could be useful. The Sawbones Chamber just sounds really creepy.
That's
Like, why would you name it the Sawbones Chamber? I don't want to go to a doctor whose name is Sawbones Chamber.
Why wouldn't you go to a doctor named Sawbones?
I don't want my bones sawed.
Does not really inspire the greatest levels of confidence.
I mean, he would be really good at his job, though.
Exactly.
There's a dentist in my hometown whose name was Dr. Slaughter.
Nice.
Let's go!
Sounds
There's a
terrifying.
tax guy named Cheatham and a lawyer named Crooks.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yep. That's when you
People
just
just
go.
good names.
You just
and
go and
crazies.
change your name when you decide on your job. Mm-hmm. All right.
So there should be a karaoke machine for Raven. Perhaps a little stage, lights.
Could be part of like a common room, or you could make a very elaborate stage in your own room. Practice on.
I could barely hear what she said.
cut out a lot.
That's weird.
Said you could have it in a common room or in your own room or something.
True.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So as of right now, I've got training room, library, the laboratory, and a forge.
How much is that going to cost us?
Right now you're at 4,000.
So
We
we
have that
like,
much, don't we?
You have 4,600.
yeah. So we probably get a dog kennels or like the hawk thing, if I recall, or is the hawk like 1,000?
The Hawk's Roost is over 1,000.
Shoot, because
Get a
we
couple
could-
stores.
we could use the hawk roost as a form of messenger, at least to the base if they get trained to go there. It's more of a temporary thing, but
Do we train, or do we train someone to train?
So
we-
it comes with a falconer.
So someone
Someone who already knows how to.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
awesome.
Yep.
I'm just concerned a bunch of falcons coming in and out of a swampy area may attract attention.
fair.
If I made suggestions, how about the trading room, kitchen, the library, and the forest for now? I can wait for a while for the potion labs if need be.
So kitchen instead of the lab.
Yep, because we need food, and food is good.
I mean, to be fair, if we get the kitchen upgrade go, it's going to cost us like 50 gold per meal we each have. Or
I
50
don't
cents.
need to eat.
Yeah, but
Like, we have a kitchen already, it's just not going to be a fancy kitchen.
Well, no, we get actual benefits from the food we eat. We get like temp HP, and if we hire someone.
I'm proficient in chef's tool or cook's utensil, so that reduces it by half.
Yep. But you end up with at least 6, if not 15, temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Each time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, what you guys want to do? Kitchen or the potion lab? I can wait if need be.
I feel as though food might take precedence over potions.
For now.
Yeah, that's the way I'm leaning.
But we can always invest in something like that in the future.
Can't you make potions in the kitchen?
They're called smoothies, and yes, you can.
Smoothies?
I'm a mango man myself, though I'm quite fond of strawberry and banana.
Mango.
That's strawberries for me. But yeah, I can work my posters in my room. For now, I say the kitchen. Kitchen, the library, forge, and the training room. Does
Okay.
that sound good?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. All right. So that works. Okay. All right. So yes, for the kitchen, you end up with the ability to get a 1d10 plus 5 temporary hit points for every meal that you eat from said kitchen. All right. And that is per person for 25 salvage. All right.
25 total or 25?
25 per creature eating it. It says. All right, and then let's see here. Training room. Okay. Most of these are tier 1 upgrades. Okay. All right. So then, let's see here. Training room will get you. All right. When you spend an hour training in this room and spend 5 salvage, you can choose one of the following benefits, and that is when you hit with an attack, you can deal an extra amount of damage equal to your proficiency bonus.
Ooh.
Or when you take damage from an attack, you can reduce the damage dealt equal to your proficiency bonus. But you only get one of these benefits at a time.
Are those benefits for physical attacks only?
Yes. No. Just an attack that deals damage. So I would say melee or ranged or magic, but not area of effect. It has to actually target you.
So it actual attack roll. In general.
Yep. All right. So then, library. The organized collection of ancient tomes helps you uncover the mysteries of the world. Gain advantage on intelligence checks to recall knowledge if you spend 10 minutes in the library researching the subject as part of making the check. Okay. So there's that. All right. And then the final one is the kitchen, or is the forge. Let's see here. And that is, you can craft mundane weapons and armor in this blacksmith's forge. Only weapons and armor listed in the PHB or Eberron Rising from the Last War can be constructed. Plate armor can be constructed at tier 2 or above. All items constructed here cannot be sold, and you must invest a number of hours equal to the price of the item divided by 2, and pay half of the item's GP cost in salvage. So depends on what you are making as to how long and how much it will cost.
And if you are proficient with jewelers, leathers, smiths, or tinkerers tools, the time and salvage needed to grade the item is cut in half.
Yep. There you go. All right.
So I got to get this thing up to a tier 2 if I want to make plate then.
Well, no, you're technically, it is tier 2.
Oh, okay, then fantastic. All right,
Yep,
then.
it is tier 2. Yeah, so that, because you're automatically at tier 2.
Okay.
All right. All right. All right. Current upgrades have been made. All right. Okay. So, all right, and there is the folder, so that is current upgrades, and current points is now going to drop from 14,600. It's going to go
14.
Or sorry, 4,600 is going to go down to 1,000. Wait, yeah, 1,600. Yeah, so you've got another 1,600 if there was something else that you wanted.
So we could probably do the potions lab, right?
No, potion lab is
2,000. What's us say everything up? Because we need some of the tablets for food and other
It's true.
equipment, such as for the floors and all. What's us say enough for now?
Okay.
Yeah. So to make a thing of plate, it's going to take, if I understand it right, all right, so it'll be 750 when it's cut in half, but then half of that, because I have smith tools, 350, so it'll take 350 salvage, but 350 hours of work to make the plate.
Yep.
Yep.
What if you had someone to help you? Would that cut out the time as well?
Good question.
Sure.
I mean, you had 2 artificers that don't mind helping for making this armor.
And they happen to be proficient in all of those tools that you need them to be a proficient in.
Especially being able to make those tools if we need them.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright. So, yeah. So you have a, alright. So that you have 1,600 left now. Okay. Alright. So
We'll probably just save it until we can actually get the potion lab.
So, just for reference, with every venture out, you're gonna end up with salvage. So.
So the salvage, is it like as a group we have salvage, or is it per person?
So the base has salvage. So, but you each bring, every person that goes out on a mission will end up getting a certain amount to bring back.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think the kitchen one says that like it's per person with salvage.
Yeah. So what it amounts to is if you go out and you complete a mission, you earn a certain amount. If the mission is a failure, you still end up with salvage, you just end up with only half. And it is depending on what tier you guys are is how much you bring back. So like if you have a successful mission at tier 1, you would have ended up with 50 salvage per person brought back. So just to give you an idea. But once you get back to the base, then that just goes into the group pile.
Okay.
Yep. You won't keep it individually. It all goes into the group pile. So. Okay.
It depends on the mission
Mm-hmm.
we go to and how many people went in.
Mm-hmm.
We're in tier 2, right?
You are in tier 2.
Do we have any idea what the salvage?
Nope, because you haven't been in a mission yet that got you salvaged.
Gotcha. So this is all right now
This-
we have.
Yep. So this is stuff that has already been acquired that you guys had, or that Zutog and Mahler
being a nice DM and giving us a nice shiny new place and allowing us to be able to make improvements on the same day.
You're not supposed to know that, Tor. Come on. Yeah, pretty much. It's Zutog and Mahler already have acquired some stuff, and this is like stuff that you guys have acquired and you don't need, so you kind of just throw it on the pile as well. So, all right. Now.
Sorry, you're big, scary, mean DM.
Yeah, totally. Big, scary, mean. That's exactly what it is. Yep, that's it. It's all about the TPK, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right. So with that, all right. When we were here last, you guys had gone into Salvation, and you had seen that the fortress was back with the captain, and they had told you that that there were warforges currently around the area of Salvation, patrolling the area.
They got some of the patrols, and then we went out and we brought some back.
Yep. And so that is where we pick back up, as you guys had brought back some of the a couple of the different people that you had found out on your out in the outskirts. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to the Salvation map here, just for reference. All right. So it is with that you find yourselves. All right. Let's see here.
I'm going to show Joe and Arthur the more in depth the little drone thing that flew off the guy, and let them study it and stuff.
Okay. All right. Okay. You can do that. So the drone thing that you had. Okay. All right. You know what? Let's see here. That would be Arthur and Joe. Give me an Arcana check, please. Okay.
Give me 1 minute, I close out.
Ah.
What?
Okay. No worries. Okay. I mean, you guys did well together. All right.
I forgot I get to do that.
That's right. You do get to do that.
I had a heal point.
Okay. That's funny. You guys are still only 1 point away.
I was gonna ask to help, but
no, you're good. All right. So, with that, this is something that you neither one have seen before in person to have really examined, but you working together kind of figure out that most likely this this device will fly back to its point of origin, and it gives a kind of an in-depth look as to what the last thing that Warforged saw was. So, in other words, where
we
it
figured
was,
that out, and that's why I covered up the other
Mhm.
one.
Yeah, so
But the one that we have is also really broken.
it is very broken. Yep.
Is it possible to like reverse engineer where it came from
Maybe.
or where it was headed? I guess
Not
programmed to head
not
to.
not really. No. This one is pretty destroyed.
But we do know
You know it was headed southeast into the
Yeah.
Mournlands. That you do know. Yep.
So
you can always
we
do
could
a test
probably
another one.
we could probably take another one of the prisoners, and if nothing else, we could try to triangulate if we pick a different position to go to, and then see where the drone tries to go.
We did manage to keep a couple alive too. We could just beat it out of them.
Well, you did see that this only detached when they died.
Yeah, they would have
Right.
to die for it. In terms of if we wanted to just let the drone lead us.
You do notice, though, that the other captured raiders don't seem to be making any attempt to flee. However, they are being very, I don't necessarily want to use the term mean, but they keep being
Surly.
to Krebus and Mahler.
Well, that's rude of them.
You know, calling them traitors and meatlings, and yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So do you take them back to the fortress?
Yeah.
We didn't put in a cell, did we?
No, you did not.
Nope.
Okay, they go in bathroom then.
Do we have a bathroom? An outhouse of some sort?
I would assume we'd have indoor plumbing.
Yeah.
I would hope we have indoor plumbing.
Yeah. We'll say you do. Sure, why not?
And
right.
some potpourri, because
You have no
ours
idea
is
how
old
generous
and
that
is
is.
likely to be
I know,
blowing
right?
it up.
Metamucil every day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Probably just take them to the outpost.
Weren't we supposed to take them back to the people who sent us?
you
Yeah.
were. Yep. If you do, they are waiting for you. So. Alright. Okay.
Would they have noticed us come back to town, or do we have some time?
You have a little bit of time. But not much.
Just enough to get some information out of these
Maybe
people.
we're talking short rest versus long rest.
Well, we took a short rest
Mm-hmm.
before. I think
Yeah.
last time we had returned them to the people and everything.
Did you? I don't remember. I didn't write down that you guys had taken them back.
We're on our way there then.
Well, let's just put it this way: if you take them back, there is 200 gold per person waiting for you.
Let's go. Let's go.
It is a chit that allows you to withdraw 200 gold from the outpost coffers or purchase equipment supplies of the equivalent value. Okay.
Do we get salvage from these things, or?
You will at the very end. So each chapter will get you salvage, is what it amounts to.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was every time we came back.
No. All right. Okay. So with that, with getting back to that, you do learn that that the Warforged that you brought back were scouts. And it is not too long after you get back that you notice that on the platform of the rail station here, an amassed crowd buzzes with anticipation as the general strides up the stairs onto the raised platform of the lightning rail station. And he says, "My fellows, doom is upon us." As a like very weary smile crosses his lips. "Or so it thinks. Thanks to my own clever investigations, I've learned that the Lord of Blades has sent a host to razz the Salvation to the ground. But we shall be ready. The might of Argonath shall protect you. Sergeants, gather your underlings and report to your lieutenants for your assignments. Dismissed." Now, while there is a host of soldiers here, and they seem to disband and reform into their individual squadrons, there's also the general himself, followed by no less than a dozen or so guards, along with some aides, one of whom seems to be carrying a pail, as they walk over to you. And the general comes up and he says, "Well, I assume that Salvation's greatest warriors are going to be assisting the army in fortifying Salvation from the looming assault? Specifically in the 4 areas in which I find it clever, well, I refer to them as the 4 T's of tactical superiority. The trenches, the traps, training, and, well, tasks, various. You are going to be aiding them, are you not?"
I don't remember joining the army.
I'm like, I don't remember any of this. Did we join the army while I was gone?
Well, you are Salvation's greatest warriors, are you not?
That doesn't mean we have to be in the army.
You do not want to protect Salvation.
I didn't say that.
You can count on me, sir.
Thank you.
Right to this. I am not made for the army, thank you. Have you seen me?
She could very well entertain the army with song and dance.
No,
I'm glad you put that addendum on there.
I mean, I don't know. The soldiers are so, sometimes.
Thus the
Think of
reason
the
that they
pomp
need
and-
training, of course.
I think of the
Sounds
pomp
like
and
the general's
circumstance.
job.
Which one's the old man? Is it Arthur?
Yeah.
That's Arthur.
Yep.
Zutog's gonna like nudge Arthur and like attempt to whisper to him real quick. Do they even allow orc in army? In human army?
Sure, yeah. Absolutely. I mean, I actually don't know.
You had such confidence and then you lost it.
Right.
I would assume if they're coming and asking that it's all good.
They're not asking.
Well, yeah.
I mean, back where I'm from, the men would injure themselves.
That's not a good sign.
Bone spurs.
They apparently needed more training too.
I meant they would enter themselves who would join the army, and I'm not telling this to the general. I'm telling this to my group.
Understood.
I mean, a couple limbs just to get out of this,
What do you need done there, General?
Well, I read somewhere that Warforged are particularly poor climbers, so I'd like a series of trenches dug around the outpost perimeter.
I'm sorry, you want manual labor?
Well, some of you can do some, and some can, This is in general. This is the 4 T's of tactical superiority. So
why don't you get some of your literal grunts and recruits whose job it is to do this to handle that stuff? And when you have something befitting Salvation's greatest warriors, you can ask.
I do think we've let this go to our heads.
Well, there are other things. Like I said, there's 4 T's, and don't worry, they will be doing these things as well. This is a matter of trying to get all of this done in the time before the attack shows up. I mean, the second T, of course, is traps. I mean, thanks to my extensive studies, I have decided that I'd like some traps set throughout the outpost, especially in any alleyways and side streets, to force the Lord of Braid's forces into open combat in the main avenues, of course. And I mean, there's of course training. I have a very low opinion to the combat readiness of any other of the adventurers. So like, I would appreciate it if perhaps you could conduct some drills to show the greener troops how to fight.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be able to fight my way.
Well, and I mean, there's always the tasks, various. I mean,
We just talked the manual labor. It ain't happening, honey.
I mean, having studied under veteran hobgoblin strategists, there are some miscellaneous details that make or break a solid plan. Ensuring the shelters are fortified for the outpost civilian population. Lines of communication and supply are cleared and accounted for. And infirmaries are well stocked and ready to receive casualties. I mean,
Turn me into a nurse? Excuse you? I am not a nurse.
Then how would you like to help?
I would like to help myself. I didn't
All right.
sign up to join an army.
So where are the trenches, sir?
On the outskirts, I would like them dug around the outpost's perimeter.
Very well. And I'll go out and to where I need to go dig.
Okay.
Is this the same day as we captured the spy guys?
It is the same day.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Mm-hmm.
I'll work on traps. That sounds exciting.
Okay. All right.
Suppose I will motivate the troops.
Okay. By the way, you have the equivalent of 2 days to do this.
Oh, that's a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Alright. Alright then.
So, yes. Backs up to avoid being silenced. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. So, what this is going to amount to, having received your orders, you are, most of you anyway, that he tells you, you are dismissed to go about whatever you would like to, whatever order you would like to do this in. Okay. And with that being said, you have enough time to attend all 4 tasks and can attempt them in any order that you desire. Okay. So you can do 2 tasks per day. If you want to participate in more than one. All right. So I know that Mahler, you said you were going to go do trenches. You're going to do that first thing.
Yeah, because I'm not sure if any of the others are gonna go do it. So.
Okay. Is anyone else going to go help Mahler do trenches?
Yep. It's not my forte, but I will help.
Okay.
And Zutog will as well.
Okay, so you are assigned to a large detail of burly, broad-shouldered soldiers and salvagers with shovels. To dig the trenches correctly, I need all of you to please give me an athletics check.
Oh, wait.
Just the diggers?
Just the diggers.
Well, you know, Zutog would try to help.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can try. Okay. Oh, Mahler, come on.
Yeah, I know. I rolled a 2.
Yeah,
Dude,
you did.
This roll 20 does it really
I want.
I did better
Letting the wizards smoke you guys.
Yeah, they did. I mean, it's not so much about Krebus because Krebus knew that Krebus wasn't good at this, but Mahler, yeah, you are a little bit
Wait, hold on.
Mhm.
Do I have? I'll use my indomitable because I refuse to lose.
Isn't that just for saving throws?
You know what? That's a good question. Let me go have a look. Indomitable. You would be correct. It's just for saving throws. So I had to take the 9. Oh well.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, if you would like, a certain other dungeon master from the DMS Adventurers Tavern has given everyone a pupspiration. So, if
But we don't use.
oh,
those
that's
on
right.
Fridays.
But I will let him use this one because he has never used it on the stream. So I forgot that he didn't. But it's all right. Go ahead and just for we'll say for this set of circumstances, I'll let you have a pupspiration. So that's a D10.
Okay.
That didn't help you a whole lot. No. You had a chance. All you needed was a 9 or a 10, but no.
Oh.
No. All right.
But
So
you have a 12 now. That's
you
one
do.
higher.
It is. It is. All right. All right. So, now, as you're working, you just as you guys are finishing this one trench on this one side, you see that you see the hold on. You see the captain come over. And as he kind of studies the nearby trench with a concerned look on his face, he seems to decide that the trench should be better suited a few feet in a different direction. What do you do?
Shoot him in the face.
That's fair, but you're not there. It's up to the three of you. What do you do?
This is why I didn't take orders from the general.
Okay, perfect, Krebus. Give me a con save, Krebus. Okay. At the end of your day, you will end up with a level of exhaustion, which you will be able to sleep off. But yeah, you're gonna spend the rest of the day digging this trench. But you have successfully dug the trenches that you all need in this area.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and join him.
Okay, give me a con save.
Oh, please.
I think
What
he's-
the heck?
Okay, never mind. You do not have a level of exhaustion.
Where is it?
Apparently, there's where the rest of your numbers you needed on the other one was.
Mm-hmm. Dang.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So, Zutog, are you gonna keep digging or are you gonna move on?
I'll keep digging too.
Okay, give me a con save. It's not so much that you're punished, Grievous, as you're just, this is not your forte, so you get tired. So, yeah. Okay. You're fine. Okay. Alright. So, with that, okay. Now, alright, you guys spend the day moving that trench, but you guys are able to successfully get trenches dug all the way around. Alright, let's see. Arthur, you said you were gonna go work on traps. Is anyone else gonna work on traps?
I will.
I mean, I would think Joe would. That would be his forte, right, Joe?
Yeah, I'll help out with traps as well.
Okay. All right. By the way, yeah. So yeah, this. Anyone else gonna help with this? Dorian or Raven?
I mean, I'm not really good at. I was gonna help train.
Okay, perfect. All right, so a pair of the Salvation's trapsmiths joins you in seeking out prime spots for setting snares and other traps to funnel the Lord of Blades forces into the outpost's main avenues. All right, so Arthur and Joe, how are you going to be doing this? What do you think? What would you like to do to help with this?
If we have a couple of days, I can change out my spells to do glyphs of warding.
Okay.
If we have a couple of days, I should be able to do 4 of them.
Okay. Keep in mind that it does take diamonds worth 200 gold, which it consumes.
Is that even using a focus?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has the gold
component.
Yeah, it has a gold cost.
Ooh, is the army willing to front that?
Give me a persuasion check.
I mean, we're here to help them, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe in you.
Persuasion? Yeah, I'm old. I don't persuade.
Intimidate could work too.
You were saying? Yes, they will.
We really need them.
Yes, they will. They will front that 800 gold worth of diamonds.
Beautiful.
Okay. I would like for you to pick and mark on the Salvation Outpost map where you would put those glyph of warding.
Do we know what direction they're planning on coming from?
You do
based
not.
on the orientation of the map?
You do not. Nope.
Okay.
Do we know where the trenches are so you can not?
They are.
Because the trenches will kind of force them in a direction too.
So, they are all the way around. So, we will say that is one trench. Then there.
How wide is the street? Go ahead.
About 10 feet.
So if I put one in the center, I'm going to hit buildings and stuff, right?
Most likely, yep.
Good. All right.
Yep. All right.
I do have proficiency in tinkerer's tools.
Okay.
And with the knowledge of guns, I suppose I could jerry-rig some type of tripwire contraption with a bit of gunpowder and shrapnel.
Okay. All right. Well, then, okay. So give me a sleight of hand check, please. Okay. You think it might work. It's not your best work, but it might serve. Hopefully it won't blow up anybody else.
As long as they don't step over the wire, on the wire rather.
where are you putting your wire? Where are you putting this?
Let's see.
Also, Joe, what are you doing?
I was thinking making a acid minefield.
Okay.
Like store a bunch of acids, and when they get near, someone get near it,
Mm-hmm.
it'll activate and it'll create a lot of acid.
Okay.
I'll do Salt Alley.
Okay.
The outermost section, as though someone's gonna try to go in through.
All right. So we've got. All right. So you've got your tripwire is in that general vicinity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Joe, where are you putting your acid?
I want to place it where did other places with the warnings at?
He hasn't put them on the map yet.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep them away from buildings and stuff. So outside, it'll be outside of the center, kind of around the outside.
Okay.
I want to place my acid trash maybe in between the app
There.
and last one.
Okay. All right. So let's see here. Joe, give me a sleight of hand check. Okay. And Arthur, go ahead and give me a just an Arcana check. Okay. Would you like to use the pubspiration as well?
Yeah.
I figured you might.
That's a 10, right?
It is a D10. Yep. All right. Okay. So you feel much better about that. Okay. You feel like these glyph of wardings will work the way that you wish for them to work. Okay. So, Joe, roll me a d6, please. Okay. So, while all of this is going on, the general springs a surprise inspection on you. However, he unwittingly stumbles into one of your clever traps, springing it and ruining it. The one right here is no longer. However, thanks to his gaudy ceremonial armor, he is unhurt, but he is quite angry and orders the trap smiths that were helping you remanded into custody for their incompetence.
Yikes.
Do you do anything to stop this?
I will try to say something, but I got something stuck in my throat.
Can I help with this?
Are you over there?
I mean, I assume I was watching at some point if I see this going on.
Sure. What are you gonna do?
Let's see, where is my thing? I know I have a thing where I can make people do what I want. So, I cloak myself in my mantle of majesty.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna walk up to the general, and I'm gonna cast command.
Okay.
And tell him to calm down.
Okay. All right. Give me one.
He has to make a wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
A wisdom, I think. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Any creature charmed by you automatically fails the saving throws against the command. So he has to.
Okay. All right.
I'm like, I feel like he has to. Yeah, if he's charmed by me, so yeah, he would just automatically fail the command.
Okay. So, okay. So he has to make what kind of a save? Oh, mantle. There we go. As
Yeah.
a bonus action, without expending a spell slot, you take on the appearance of the. You can cast as a bonus action without expending a spell slot. Any creature charmed by you automatically fails its saving throw against the command you cast. But so he still has to do the save.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep. All right. So what is your spell save, and what is what is your spell save?
My spell save is a 14.
Okay, and that is a wisdom saving throw. All right. So let's see.
He has advantage on wisdom.
He does.
Ah, you jerk.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And yeah. He is not happy with you.
Well, I'm not happy with him either for making us do this. So there we go.
Okay. You you see that he makes a small gesture, and 2 guards are at your side.
I was just trying to ease the situation. I meant no harm.
Give me a persuasion check.
Well, hey, that's something I'm good at least.
Potentially.
As long as my roll is okay.
Oh, there you go.
See, I'm very good at what I do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Cora's just over there breathing heavy, like this could have gone bad.
Oh,
Just like all these nat 20s being thrown around, and later when we need them.
Right?
That's how it works. And apparently, I see now that a certain auntie is also trying to bribe the dice gods over here.
Well, I mean, you gotta bribe the dice gods if you want to get those good rolls.
Uh-huh. Yep. Alright, well, there you go, guys. Uh-huh. Apparently, Ashy was the one who noticed this time. Oh, Tor did. Okay.
Yes, because I put a comment in chat.
Oh.
So many witnesses to what she just did.
Mm-hmm.
The whole army.
Whole army, yep. Alright, so,
And I'm the general.
uh-huh. Yep. Alright. So, with that, okay. I see you're actually putting the glyphs out there, so I'll eliminate your circles.
Thank you. I was having a really hard time selecting them because I made them too thin.
It's okay. I got it. Alright. Okay. So, with that, alright. Let's see here.
Deacon said he was going to intervene.
He did. Do you intervene, or do you just let it happen as you see they take a step back with that persuasion check?
I have intervened. Most of the stand by Raven.
Okay. Okay. With that check, I would say they all back off.
That cooler heads prevail.
Okay. Alright. So, with that, is there anything that any of you would like to do on your own to prepare for this attack that is supposed to happen against Salvation?
Well, I was gonna do some training exercises with some of the soldiers.
Right, and we will do that for day 2.
Perfect.
Is there anything else anybody else would like to do, like, on your own, outside of these 4 Ts?
I am going to make sure that I'm going to get Sky Blue, and we're going to make sure that we're well stocked in the hideout with food, bandages, and weapons, ammunition, that kind of stuff.
Okay. And how much are you going to spend on this?
Well, I just got a thing for 200, right?
Uh-huh.
So if need be, I can spend all of that on making sure that we're gonna.
Okay. Sure.
I don't trust this guy to take care of us.
Okay. Yeah. So you spend 200 or so, and you are well stocked with food, with gear. I would say everything but healing potions. But apparently Dorian is going foraging for healing potions.
I was gonna say I'm going to make sure to get extra ammo and just
Okay.
by this point I know kind of what everybody uses, so I'll make sure everybody has.
Okay. How many healing potions are you gonna pick up there, Dorian?
That depends on supply, rarity, cost.
Well, you know that regular healing potions are 50 gold. Um, greater are 250.
Could I talk them down the price a bit, given that this is used to keep this place up and running out of smoldering embers?
You can certainly try. I can remove a level of exhaustion with long rest, providing food and drink are consumed during it. I do not need food and drink. Right, Krebus, and I would say that with that standpoint, it's just the long rests. So, yeah, it would for Warforge. It would just be the matter of stopping and not doing anything for a long rest. Yep.
Given their non-bio skin and bone nature,
Mm-hmm.
would their exhaustion be mostly just creaking?
It
Perhaps
would
a little oil might loosen them up.
maybe.
They sound like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
They do kind of sound like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Totally.
Well,
Yes.
I will try to persuade the shopkeeper to sell the potions at a bit more of a reasonable price for the war effort.
Okay.
But before I do, I'm going to run back and grab Raven and come back to the store.
Okay.
He's much more persuasive than I am.
I like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I don't know how it is as a musical play, but I like the movie.
Musical's horrible. I was offered the role as the toy maker, and I said no.
That's fair. Okay, well, I like the movie, so there you go. All right. Sure, you can totally do that.
Raven, my dear, I require your assistance.
What am I What am I persuading?
Better prices on these potions.
All right. What kind of person do we have here? What kind of creature?
So, you see that it is just your normal person here in the market. They are just trying to make a living, and yeah, it is. You know what? Let's roll a dice and find out what the name of this person is here. That would be Hadron Crudtacker.
Hi, I'm gonna go to Hayden.
Mhm.
Oh, Hayden, sugar, I love what you've done with the place. You've really blossomed this. Now you see, we're trying to help the war effort here. You know, there's an attack coming, and you know we just need some health potions for our dear soldiers. But you know, since we are the heroes of salvation and this is for a good cause, perhaps you can, you know, bring down the price just a teeny bit.
The soldiers have their own health potions.
Oh no, they don't. The general doesn't like to talk about it, but they are really hurting for health potions right now. And he's really frightened for some of these soldiers' lives.
Oh. Okay. I don't have very many, but I don't really, I can't really, like, afford to let them. I mean, they're expensive. It's expensive to get the required ingredients here.
I touch Hayden's hand and I explain, yes, but if your shop is destroyed because our soldiers couldn't hold down the line because they passed on, well then you won't really be making much money, will you?
Give me a persuasion check.
If it helps, we can make sure the army does send a reasonable compensation for your contributions.
There we go.
Okay. Well, I've got 4 of them here. Kribus, what are you persuading? Okay. And so I've got 4 of them here. Well, I could go to 175.
I think 4 for 175 is reasonable. What do you think?
Thank you, Kribus.
Fall potions for 175.
That's about 25 gold discount.
Seems reasonable.
Take it. Thank you, Hayden. You are such a doll.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and mark off 175. All right. So then, all right. Kribus, he wants out of here too, so totally. All right. So, Kribus, you can go ahead and mark off your level of exhaustion as you guys are able to have the evening to rest. All right. Day 2 of all of this. All right. So let's see. We're gonna start with well, we've got training or we've got tasks, various.
And just to reiterate, the trenches are done.
They
right?
are done. Yep.
Then if Zutog had to help with another task, it'd probably be the training.
Okay.
As far as miscellaneous, tonight when the soldiers are eating dinner and stuff, I want to give a little inspirational performance, make them feel like they're gonna have that confidence to really fight their role.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Let me check something.
Oh my goodness.
Kribus, there are the task, various does have different things that might fall under things that you could do.
Right, I'm good at a lot of things, just not digging trenches.
That's
yeah,
right.
like
Neither was Mahler, but yeah, he's supposed to.
If I needed to deceive them into thinking that they're great warriors, I could do that.
Okay.
I feel like where like others are like trying to do like a motivational speech, pretty much I think Mahler would tell them like you basically telling them not to be slacking. They do not tire, they do not need to sleep, they are relentless, and so basically trying to intimidate them, I guess, to be more of a to go into a top shape and not slack off.
Okay.
Be more machine-like.
To
be more machine-like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Okay. Well then, Mahler, you're gonna do an intimidation check.
Which I only got a 3 bonus, but I mean, it's
Raven, go ahead and give me a performance check, and Kribus, give me a deception check. As you guys, this is kind of a group effort here. Just want to point out. Okay.
Mahler, you should have had me
Come on, Mahler. Come on, Mahler. Come on, Mahler. You can do this.
I pressed it. Is it not going?
There. Perfect.
Oh man.
Roll 20 really likes you, buddy. It really likes you.
This is his luck. Like
that's
in
still
real
a
life.
17 on average. That's a 7.
It is good. It is good. It is actually more than what you need for the group check, thankfully. But I want to point out that, yeah. See, this is why you got along so well with Craig from Tuesdays, because you guys roll the same. All right. Well, then, is there anything else? Well, Dorian, Joe, Arthur, Cinder Striker, anything you guys would like to fall under the tasks, comma, various? Some of the ideas would be like placing obstacles through in the thoroughfares would be like a strength thing. Securing equipment with ropes would be more of like a dexterity thing. Relaying updates to distant outposts would be kind of more of a con thing because you're running a lot. Plotting optimal messenger routes would be intelligence. Identifying weak points in fronts and outposts would be more of a wisdom thing. And maybe ushering non-combatants to shelter would be more charisma. And Zutog, this would fall at you as well. So
I want to do the messenger routes, but specifically, like, I don't remember our friend who has the shop that we saved her daughter and stuff. And Z, I want to talk to them and see what they specifically need as well.
Okay. Perfect. Go ahead and give me a it's going to be a straight intelligence roll. Okay, perfect. If you'd like, Arthur, you can talk to the Oracle. However, you do not know how many people are coming. And that you would know that that is an intricate part of the what you need to have there.
Can it detect a lie?
No.
If I tell them there's 100 enemies coming, even if there's not.
It does not detect lies, so I mean, sure. If you want.
Just a thought.
Okay.
I will drink a potion, one of my special potions of swiftness.
Okay.
And basically get a marathon running, I guess.
Okay. So you're gonna give me a con save. I would say with advantage because of the potion. Okay. All right. So far, so good. Okay. Zuthog, and Arthur, and Dorian, what are you guys doing?
Hearing actually the intelligence part, like helping with Zutog will go do that.
Okay. An intelligence roll. Perfect.
Matt, look what you've done to me.
I've done no such thing.
I mean, that's fair. Okay. All right.
He just overexerted himself yesterday.
All right. What about you, Dorian and Arthur? What are you guys doing?
I suppose I'll engage in the tying things down.
Okay, give me just a dexterity check. I mean, unless there's something else that you want to do specifically, but okay. All right, Arthur, what are you gonna do?
I actually have 2 hunting traps that I'd like to put out in the middle of some of the streets.
Okay, where would you like to put those hunting traps?
Well, let's go like 2nd Avenue on the word second.
Okay.
And in between 12 and 13.
Okay. Perfect.
I don't know what spell is a 5 foot. Oh, I don't even know if it's 5 foot. It's just a trap.
Okay. All right. So right there. And right there.
Yeah, that worked.
Okay. All right. So with that, you guys have succeeded in that. However, he you do see the general does come around and proceed to, criticize everything that he can. I mean, you overhear him going so far as to tell one of the other underlings that this camouflage netting is obviously the wrong shade of brown.
Does a guy be able to chill?
What?
Does this guy ever chill?
No. Nope. All right. And so with that, there is the actual training available part. So anyone who would like to actually facilitate this, actually, you know what? No, with the intimidation deception that you guys rolled before, I would even give that in here as well. Raven, you had made a comment about wanting to do training as well, so give me deception, intimidation, or persuasion.
Persuasion is one of my higher ones, but deception is also fairly high, actually higher. So.
Okay, so adventurers who have decided to go on this task, you're approached by a grizzled old man who leads them to a square near the lightning rail station. There you find a few dozen soldiers with sticks serving as temporary spears and shields standing at the ready. And leading them through the drills and whatnot, you turn these guys into, I mean, no one kills themselves on a stick and spear, which is a good sign. And you, because of what you have said, Raven, they believe that they are amazing. The general arrives with his military advisor. Seeing the gathered host finishing up their drills, he shouts his disapproval, stating that he was very clear in ordering the troops be trained in using clubs because there weren't enough spears to go around, before he storms off. And by the way, there was no such order.
I really don't like this general. Like, can we like stage a coup?
So I need everybody to please roll me a d10. It is in fact the same general. Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah. I thought so. He seems.
Yep.
Not competent.
Yeah. All right. So for those of you who rolled a 1, you guys over here, 2 soldiers complained about the lack of supplies. One had to wait 2 months for a replacement breastplate when her own became unserviceable due to wear and tear. Okay. Let's see here. The number 3. So Mahler, you overhear a lieutenant grumbling that he had to adjust his shift schedule more than once to accommodate sick and exhausted soldiers. Cinder Striker, a filthy soldier wearing captain's rank is digging in the trench. She refused to say why she's performing such menial work. But give me a persuasion check, please. Okay. Apparently, she overheard the captain commenting about the perfume he douses himself in. She has since been assigned 2 weeks hard labor, all without being allowed to bathe.
The general's perfume?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Okay. And let's see here. So, Raven, you also overheard that. Or you were there with that. Let's see here. Arthur was
all the times not to have prestidigitation.
I mean, right? Arthur, a senior officer, claims that the general did so poorly in his early training that his initial reporting date to his first command was delayed by nearly an entire year. This delay directly contributed to a manpower shortage on the Breland-Thrain border. And Zuthug, you encounter a group of 4 soldiers whispering amongst themselves. Yeah. I will, let's see here. All right. They, You catch that they are currently busy crafting a plot to ambush and kill the general during the attack.
I mean, I kind of support this.
I mean, right? One of the 4 people is a blonde-haired sergeant named Martin. And the he has 3 corporals, which is a halfling named Jinx and 2 human brothers, Rilo and Bar. Do you say anything to them, Zutog? Or do you tell your party members? Do you do anything about this?
This is supposed to go down tomorrow, correct?
This is supposed to go down tomorrow.
Okay. And what was the first guy, the blondie's name again? Martin. He's human also?
He is human, yes. So 3 humans and a halfling. The halfling is female, the humans are all male.
I'm not gonna confront them. I'm just gonna keep walking, whatever I'm doing.
Okay.
Later on in the night, though, I will like to tell my companions, when we're out of earshot.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Zutog will share with you that that there is a conspiracy. But before that happens, as you have all completed the necessary potentially potentially tactical fortification, the colonel or the general will give you he sends one of his aides to hand each of you a voucher for 200 gold from the outpost coffers.
It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
General?
Mm-hmm.
This general?
Yep.
Do we think he might have been doppelganged, swapped out with an imposter who actually has feelings?
Probably not. No.
Nah,
I think he just thinks he can buy us, and he abuses his underlings because they have no recourse.
Okay. So you guys can go back to your you have the apple dumpling gang. Maybe. So the outpost has prepared for the assault not a minute too soon, as it is happening tomorrow. So you have the evening and the following morning to figure out what you want to do about this overheard thing that Zuthog heard.
I mean, how do we join?
Is this something we really want to overlook? What happens if we let this go?
I mean, I assume one of the captains would be appointed general.
But who's to say he isn't bigger asshole?
As much as I would love for this general to eat some dirt and get a little mud in his eye, I can't overlook a conspiracy to have him murdered during the scuffle.
It would be very poor timing.
What if we murdered him before the scuffle?
I'm gonna go talk to some of the generals.
Do you want to kill him just because he asked you to do some menial labor?
Oh no, I want to kill him because he's just kind of a jerk.
Do you kill every jerk you see?
No.
Not that we found the bodies.
What was that, Cinder Striker?
I want to go talk to some of the general's servants.
Okay.
I just want to ensure that he has a very uncomfortable night.
Oh.
Like maybe some of his luxuries aren't quite as good. There's some pebbles in his bedroll, something like that.
Okay.
Just subtle, harmless sabotage.
Okay.
He's making his people suffer. He's not gonna get his all his fanciness.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay. And what are the rest of you guys going to do about these 4 soldiers? Are you going to aid them? Are you going to turn them in? Are you going to just avoid the situation? What are you going to do?
I'm just going to avoid fish.
I will try to persuade them into another course of action.
I'll probably wait on that, and depending on that answer, I probably won't inform the general, but I'll be hanging near the general.
Well, also, they don't know that I know, that we know. We could ambush the ambushers.
But we need every fighter we can get to fight off the invaders.
Well, maybe 2 or 3 of us could stay behind. I could volunteer, and one or 2 other people could help me protect the general. Plus, if we protect him, he would owe us, right?
He would just give us 200 gold from the coffers again.
Right.
That's a possibility. Which money is nice, but not necessary. Or we could ask for something. Females are more, in the persuasive area, so I'm sure you could come up with something.
Oh my goodness.
I think you pronounced raven wrong right there. Raven very well.
No, I was not referring to any kind of bird.
I mean, he already doesn't like me, so I don't think that's gonna go very well.
Well, if you are the one to save him, he would have to, how they say, eat crow, right? And the fact that a woman protected him would be even more humiliating, yes?
I mean, I guess, but I also don't want the people who turned on him to turn on me for protecting him.
I'll protect you. Many would-be ne'er-do-wells.
Also, I don't want to enforce the narrative that being saved by a woman is something to be ashamed of, or that, you know, we're less than or conniving in any way.
You're talking to an orc who, outside a player, yes, that is not anything to be looked upon or looked down upon. But you're talking to an orc who comes from a tribe. Yeah, they have women warriors, but you know, they also it's a background thing with him.
Oh yeah.
I know. I'm just telling him, you know, my stance on it.
He'll just
not mad. It's just, you know, that's not something I want to encourage, and also the less I have to deal with this jerk, the better, because
Good. So it's been decided, the 3 of us, yes?
What if, before we do that, what about the one that introduced us all together? Is she able to capitalize on the situation should he be removed?
I mean, I had talked to Z that day about what they needed, but I didn't say anything about this.
Yeah, not necessarily capitalizing on anything happening to him.
No. Like, as of right now, she doesn't know about the coup. But if she were made aware of the coup, could she not capitalize on the situation?
I mean, maybe.
It would make her look a lot better, considering general was giving her a lot of smack the other day regarding the
True.
ambush. So if she discovered the conspiracy and she helped them, it would make her look better. He would still get to live, and it would provide her a needed pat on the back.
I like this idea.
Okay.
Like, we don't need to take credit for this.
The one who sent us out after the people, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Like, either her or the
Yeah.
paladin. Yeah. Either
Yeah.
one works.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I
'cause
gotcha.
he was really jerky.
He was.
Yeah. So that's Mahler's pitch, is like, rather than us taking credit, we can bring up our fellows instead of also just not letting him just die, because that might cause us more problems than anything else. Because
True.
yeah,
Well, it depends on who you want to tell. If you want to tell his person in charge of the Warforge, or if Big Bara, or if you want to tell Z.
Yeah, I think it was Big Bar. He was being a
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yep. But you also know that is his that is one of the people that he that is like his go-to person. So, by the way, just for reference, his subordinates call him Lord Bucket, as he suffers from dysentery.
oh lord.
Ew.
Mm-hmm. Which he
Oh,
attempts to
Lord.
conceal by wearing an excessive amount of perfume.
I did not need to know that.
You really did. You really did.
I was hoping you'd say he'd wear multiple pairs of pants.
Nope.
Oh my god, that's so
Oh,
bad.
and that would be why it is specifically
Said
called
that there's a
Lord
bucket around,
Mm-hmm.
just being carried around by people.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah, so we can let Zraha know about the situation and see if we can improve her standing. It would also give her more pull.
I feel that that's a lost cause.
Lost cause?
I don't believe that she's persuaded. I mean, he's already aligned against her in an unreasonable way.
True.
I don't know if she could convince him.
All things are possible.
It's up to you who you want to tell or what you want to do.
I mean, to be honest, we don't even have to tell anybody.
Nope.
True.
You do not.
But I think it would be better if we can bolster other people, not just ourselves.
And I think going directly to the general is the wrong move.
Yeah.
I think going to somebody of importance in the troops is probably a better choice.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to go to Big Bara?
What is her rank? I mean, what does she do?
She is in charge of a group of the Warforge.
Right, she does the scouting stuff, right? Was that her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we could. Do we think she's in on the thing, on the mutiny?
Nope.
I would think. She seems like a reasonable choice.
That, and after the other incident the other day, she could use the
Yeah, she is the leader of his scouts.
yeah.
She could probably do something about it, and he would never need to know.
Yeah, let's go and tell her then.
Okay.
Are you okay with that, Zutag?
We are a team. If this is what you wish, as long as you acknowledge there could be repercussions.
There's always someone to take it personally. Let's go get this done.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, you, all right. So you end up going and telling Big Bara about this group that is currently plotting to kill the general during the attack. All right. So, yeah, she says she will take care of it.
The back of my mind, I'm like, dude, she's just gonna join them.
I
It's
mean,
possible.
Hmm?
Well, we don't have to, we can explain to her that, we think he's, not the most efficient leader, but we still don't think that he should be
like
killed
Yeah.
for that.
That and having the commander killed in the middle of a battle's pretty bad.
maybe we'll get lucky and he'll die in battle anyway. I mean,
Perhaps.
Do you think he would place himself in a position where he could be killed in battle?
that's fair.
He'll just cause many others to be killed in battle with his poor leadership.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So with that, it is 7:48. We are going to go ahead and take our break right here, and then when we get back, you will see what comes of this invasion of salvation. So we will be back in just a few minutes.
Yay!
Okay, and we are back in DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu, and we are back within our town of Salvation here within Eberron. And it is with that we pick back up with the blowing of a extremely loud, strange horn that causes unease in many of your ears as you just walk into to salvation from your stronghold or your yeah. So there is this very loud, very unsettling horn. It's the general's farts. No. But a distant shout is heard and the horn stops. Its final note echoes through the streets of Salvation and is suddenly replaced by the hissing of thousands of arrows arcing over the buildings towards you. And you hear the sound of someone yelling, "Shields!" as we change maps, and you guys can go ahead and you can choose your location as the battle has started.
Away from the action as possible.
Before we begin,
Where?
I like
What are?
use. Let's see here.
Okay. So this is the map of Salvation. And actually, you know what I need to do? Hold on. I need to do something real quick. We need to get rid of this real quick. Yep. Alright. No, that's not what I wanted.
It's just turned different because the train's at the top.
It is. Yep.
Also, Pounce is gonna go and tap Priebus and give him Blessing of the Trickster for the next hour.
Okay. I'm gonna actually make this map just a little bit bigger in that way it will give the little bit bigger space too. So, alright.
Yeah, so when they say shields, right, I'm probably gonna stand in front of a Zutog. Zutog. And basically have Zutog is going to be able to use me as cover if
as their shield?
Yeah, if we can't reach a building fast enough, I'll just eat the arrows for him.
Okay.
You're implying that there's really buildings? There's not a lot of buildings. There's a lot of tents.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're buildings, but
yeah. So it's like if it's clear that we're not gonna reach there in time, like it's like shield over him. Like I'm just gonna take the arrows.
Okay. All right. This one was right there, and
his father will kill me if he dies.
It's true. It's true. All right. And the glyph of warding is right there. Okay.
I like to make 3 potions of boldness and give to Mauer, Arthur, and Dorian.
Okay. All right. So, okay. So let's see. This is gonna be 50. There we go. All right. So go ahead and you guys are just coming in to the area. You see, this is that is the ship that is over the town. All right. So
the one that we brought back.
So where are we at exactly?
I just happened to put you down here, down at the bottom, just to have. But you do catch that there is a huge force of Warforged coming from all directions. And the you hear you know that yeah, it was the yes, that is the potion of boldness.
Yeah.
You can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to every attack roll and saving throw for the next minute.
Yeah. I'll probably shout out. We'll have an easier time holding the positions in the actual streets instead of just being out in the open.
Yes, and we probably want some cover while we're at it. Do we know what direction they're coming from?
They are
All
coming
of
from
them.
everywhere,
Oh.
and but you do hear that someone says that your aid would be best which is really the northern part of the map.
Yeah.
So
Are we all level 9?
Yes.
not everybody is level 9, but yes.
Okay.
I'm level 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like,
And then you too. You got a bonus poster as well.
aside from going north, we can go here on the map, or we can go to any of the intersections to try to hold there. We might have
Yeah.
an easier time here, though.
With a cannon, I would try and find as many shooting alleys as I could.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can go north along this road here, and as we go, we'll see how the situation develops.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just so you know, you do have other Brailish soldiers around. But yeah. So go ahead and take where would you like to post up for this combat?
Well, I think we were gonna go like right about here, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
they said that the main force was coming north, so I'll place myself on the northern part of that.
Okay.
Not really letting me adjust my actual HP. This might be an older token. Or a link to the wrong one because I dragged it from the level 9.
But yeah, as we're like going, I'll just say, Zutag, do your father proud, and whatever you do, live and learn from this, because this is what your father will be expecting of you.
No, I am different. I am a scholar, and a scholar is never finished learning.
All
Well,
right.
there you go.
One last thing, I guess. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Since I got doing it more and Tuta and Raven here,
Uh-huh.
healing spray everyone before we start.
Okay.
What does that do?
At the start of your turn, you get 2d4 healing.
Ooh.
Nice.
Did we happen to eat from our kitchen with that special effect to gain...
Did you? You tell me, did you?
We're too big.
Did you spend the 25 salvage apiece to do that?
It wouldn't be
If
half
there's
bad
ever a time to
idea.
do it.
You guys went home for the evening to do it. So
Sure.
okay. All right. So
that's-
did everybody do so?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess we should ask, how do we know how
I
much
don't
we
eat.
have? Do we have
Two
all
of
the
us
same
don't
amount?
eat.
I mean, technically you can eat, you just don't need to.
You don't need it. You don't need the nourishment, but you can eat. Mm-hmm. Just
Can we
like
each roll our own 1d10
You will.
plus 5?
Mm-hmm.
So what is it? We roll a d10 for temporary hit points.
Uh-huh.
Is that every turn, or is that just the ones?
No, that's just once. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, see, that's just wrong.
It is 1d10 plus 5.
Oh.
Ooh, even better.
And this is the extra we get?
This is temporary hit points.
Oh fuck. Sorry, dude.
Okay, I rolled a 1 too.
But it's plus
Right,
5, so it's okay.
Plus 5. So it's still 6.
Right.
Like I said, it's anywhere from 6 to 15. So.
Yeah. Jesus.
They were just hoping it would be closer to 15 now.
I mean, hey. Alright. So I need everybody to please roll initiative.
My favorite.
One last thing, I'm gonna want to hide here to begin with.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to do a heal point on mine. Why not?
Fine.
Gonna win the
Fine,
saddle.
game.
9.
I have a 4.
Is Sarah joining us as well? What?
Sarah always joins us. Sarah is part of the battle.
I was gonna say, Krebus, was that actually yours?
What?
Your initiative? Because
Yes, that's mine.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I was clicked on Sir. I'm
Sir,
sorry.
yeah, it's okay.
Because I just
Alright.
moved him onto the board. That's
Uh-huh. All right.
Dang.
Mhm.
Would you allow me to know about the low initiative and cast a spell on someone, or no?
What spell?
Gift of Alacrity.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Sure.
Probably on Mahler, since he said the whole thing about protecting.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So you can add a D8 for the next 8 hours to your initiative.
So is anybody willing to be polymorphed for the fight?
I mean, character.
Oh my god!
Walter?
She didn't hide.
Tried.
Hey guys.
Oh my god, that's hilarious! I'm not even mad.
Does anybody know if there's like a virtual sage you can have your computer burn inside itself to try and...
I
You know,
mean,
this is why Donnie tells me I should only play halflings.
you're probably not wrong.
Oh, jeez.
Mm-hmm.
You tried.
I know, I tried. This is
You're-
what happens when you play low dex character.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Susan, I have that one thing, tactical wit.
Oh yeah, I see
Uh-huh.
that, your intelligence.
My initiative's actually 14. It
Okay.
gets a +3.
Okay. All right. And then, this might make a difference, Muller. So we need to add that 1 right there.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. All right. So we've
I
got...
can't tell if that's patronizing.
See, look! It would have made a difference. It would.
I mean,
It's
this,
fine.
this I already cast Counter Arm. And I think it affects everybody.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. All right.
Oh, dang.
Am I why am I first?
Why are you? What? I mean, you don't have to be if you'd like.
No, I will be first, but this never happened.
Cause.
Concerned.
All right.
I have concerns.
I mean, that's fair.
You could always delay your turn if you're.
Oh no, I'm going. I'm gonna use my first to my advantage, but still, I'm like, this just never happens.
In other words, Raven very rarely rolls that well, is what she's saying.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. All right. So with that, Raven.
Is
Yeah.
it Raven or Belinda? Because I kind of remember Jez not always having a great initiative.
I mean,
Hey,
Mm.
Shouldn't I be first in initiative?
Where did you not?
I
It-
You're
clicked it
not
up.
on the initiative, but
I clicked the token.
I don't know why. It's not on there though. That's weird. Okay, hold on.
So now Roll20 is breaking his tokens, not just his character.
2318. Okay, I don't know why it wasn't on there. That was weird.
So did anybody say that they were willing to be polymorphed?
Not yet.
Not quite yet.
Nope.
No,
But
because I was
Disney is
gonna
much
act
good.
as a messenger, but
All right, so
An unwilling creature, but that's just me.
all right, so why are you doing that? Okay, Dorian, you're going first. What are you doing?
Are these walls here blocking a path, or this open ground we could walk on?
So you've got open ground right in front of you.
I meant more so in these other directions.
Oh no, those are buildings.
All right, so let's see
Yep.
here. Let me just do a quick measurement. So let me go 25, 30 feet.
Okay.
And let me just look at one thing quickly. All right, that is 80-foot range. So let's measure this out here. Oh, perfect. All right, I shall shoot at this here light blue wall forge. The
Okay.
top.
Mhm.
Gently cutting in front of Raven. Excuse me, my dear. And I will take my first shot. Let me go ahead and add this here D4. 2 plus archery. $29.
That's definitely gonna help. Yeah.
And then my second shot.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And that will be my turn.
All right. So Raven, what are you doing?
Raven is going to go ahead and cast Aid, and she's going to cast it on some of our squishies. So that'll be Zutag, Sandestraka, and Krebis.
Okay. All right. So, and that is at the normal level, yes?
Yes, the normal level.
Okay. Maximum and current hit points increase by 5. Okay.
Who was that on again?
That is on Zutag, Sandestraka, and Krebis.
All right.
And then I am going to come up behind Dorian, and I'm going to whisper sweet nothings in his ear, and I'm going to give him Bardic Inspiration.
I don't need to know.
I'm not going to narrate it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Lord.
the funny thing is, she literally just comes up and goes, nothing, 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 nothing.
It's very very sweetly. Yes, very sweetly.
Very sweetly. All the
Yes,
sweetness.
all the sweetness. Okay. All right. I had to reload. So. All right. Okay. So.
Dorian, are your guns magic?
Dorian's guns are not magical. No.
Yeah, it is.
One of them is, at
One
least.
of them is, but the other one's not.
Technically, I think the other one is too, because what's her name gave me that magic weapon. That chose my revolver.
Oh,
Yeah,
the Sphinx.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
that's right. You did.
Magic.
I forgot about that. Yes. Okay.
Lawler, are your weapons magic?
This one is, and I hold up the mall.
No, because I can make one weapon magic, but I thought you guys all had it covered. You do.
Mhm. All right. So let's see here. All right. Okay. So, oops, that's what. Okay. All right. So then we've got all right. And that's all you got there. So you've got Bardic Inspiration for Dorian. Can't Beer Cannon. Wait, what? Did rock a hat. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Alright. So, okay. You see that this guy is going to scoot over so that he is directly in line with Dorian there, and he will take a longbow shot at you, Dorian. Oh, that was almost good. Alright, and he will take a second shot.
That will just barely miss.
Okay.
AC is 16.
Mm-hmm. And this guy is going to come to there. Actually, he's going to go just a little bit further. So he'll get right above, right at the edge of the trench right here. So, all right. Okay, Cinder Striker.
Don't think anybody's really close enough for me to do anything yet.
Yeah, just for reference, the fighting is going on all around you. The soldiers have everybody covered but this small group is what it amounts to. Gotcha. That is why you guys are doing this group.
I can just hit, I think, purple with, Eldritch Blast.
Okay. So you're gonna step out. It's your first one is at advantage. That will hit.
That doesn't get sneak attack.
It does. You have advantage.
But it's magic.
But you have advantage on the attack.
I think it's sneak attack.
You know what?
Works. For
I will give it to you anyway.
Okay.
I will give it to you anyway.
Cool, because that was going to be
because otherwise
bad
that
damage.
Sucks. Yep. I will give it to you on that one. Yep. Because they were not prepared for you to be right there. 16 does not hit.
Hopefully I get a turn before I have to get ready for it.
You did add your bonus to that, right? Your D4?
No. No, I didn't.
17 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
To the attack or to the...
It's attack rolls and saving throws. It's white breasts.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Alright, 5 points of damage on the second. Okay.
Then I'm gonna hide again.
Okay, Zutag.
Okay. I can see this guy, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action, which is my little intimidate skill thingy-mabob. I can move...
Orc aggression?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I can move 30 feet.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
I'm being aggressive! And, okay, so I can go right there, right behind, right behind Raven.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, that last square, he'll go diagonal.
Okay.
Now, I need to see if I can see things. So I can see...
So the building ends right here in front of Dorian, so you can see around that corner.
So I can see this?
Yep.
I have a quick question. What's
Yep.
this?
Wait. That is the acid trap.
That's my acid minefield.
We would all be aware of that, right?
Uh-huh.
I hope so. Okay.
I told everyone what I was
Mhm.
making and where I placed them at.
Uh-huh. That's why I put them on the map.
Mhm.
Okay.
If it was on the map, that counted as you knew about it.
Okay. Well, I think y'all know what it's time for.
I figured it might be.
I gotta do it at least once.
I mean, do you though?
Just once.
I mean, do you though?
Yeah, just once.
Uh-huh.
Here we go! And then, yeah, I think that would be... Could we scooch it over, like, one...
You can control where you put it.
Oh, hang on, let me go to the other tool. Oh my goodness! Right there!
This is why I need that other set of tokens. Just so that Cora can have more things to fire.
Yeah.
There...
How's it feel, Cora?
Nice. All right. So with that, go ahead and roll your 8d6 for me, please.
Awesome.
And your save is a 15?
Correct.
Okay.
How do I roll more dice than this?
So click on the d20 that is in the toolbar, and it'll bring up an advanced dice roller.
Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, okay.
And then you can put up the number that you want to do.
D6.
So, yeah, if the d20 that is in the toolbar, if you
the
just
one
click,
that's underneath the measuring tool on the
yeah,
side.
if you click on the actual thing, it'll bring up a dice roller little menu thing.
So roll 8 and then D6 and then roll.
Yep.
That is so satisfying.
I know, right? All right. So there is. All right. So 5 of them. So white, black, red, purple, pink.
Oh, they all have to suck at this.
Dang. That's okay though. Got some of them.
Well, I mean, they're still taking half damage.
Yeah.
So it's just that black took full damage. All right. So, and you notice that when they take full damage, that like they go from being really, really good, set, happy, with their hit points to being like half dead. You took a good chunk out of them. All right.
So then I will convey, before my turn concludes, fire damage seems really effective.
Okay. All
Quite,
right. So,
quite frankly, I think it was just the explosion, but alright.
I mean, it might be. All right.
Bit of this, bit of that.
little bit of all the things. Yep. All right. So with that, okay. Kribis. These are
okay. So who has aid cast on them?
It's you, Cinder, and Zoo.
What was the first one? Is Cinder, me, and
Zoo.
And Zutog.
Zutog.
Oh, Zutog. Okay. So I'll move forward.
Okay.
If it'll let me. Me, Zutog. Okay, and I will cast aid on Raven, Joe, and Arthur.
Okay.
That's an additional 5, right?
It's an additional 5 to your max, so it's not really a temp.
Gotcha.
All right.
Now, if only we could keep that forever.
I mean, right?
Yeah, they say if 3 different bards cast it on you, you get it
forever. Yeah, I don't think so.
Forever and ever. That's what Jeremy Crawford said.
That's not what Jeremy Crawford said.
I called him earlier. He just told me.
Oh, did you now?
I think he paged him. Got him on his beeper.
On his beeper. Nice. All right. Anything else?
I don't think I'm in range of anybody. That guy's really far away.
He is really far away.
They should just come closer. None of this range nonsense.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
If
Yeah.
So I
nothing else,
can't
it
do
should
anything
last
right
for
now
11
until they get closer.
What was that, Tor?
If nothing else, it should last for 11 in game days.
So,
Yes.
what do you call it? I got to get ready for work. However, I'm just gonna be holding my action and whatnot and my turn for if they close the distance to actually reach us. If they
Mhm.
somehow break through
Uh-huh.
and no one's triggered the acid trap, I'm going to use my ability that when I hit them with the charger to push them as a bonus
Okay.
action. And
Okay.
as part of that, I'm going to use the maneuver to push them another 10 to 15 feet.
Okay.
So basically, if they happen to close the distance to our casters, I'm going to yeet them into the trap.
Okay. All right. Well
But yeah.
then, okay. Do you want Cora to play your character for the fight?
Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and.
That way you can tell her as you're going.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So Arthur.
All right. Got to get a little closer.
Okay.
I think right about there. The cannon can reach him. That should do it.
Mm-hmm. And that's gonna be at this guy?
Yeah, that's I think the only guy I can see.
Okay.
Remember,
Okay.
you have bardic inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna poke Mauler with my cane and just go get him, boy, and cast haste on him.
Oh, good lord. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. Okay. So you have haste on Mahler. Okay. All right. Because Mahler didn't have enough things. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just load him up.
Mm-hmm. All right, Joe.
Master me will move just behind the group and be waiting
Mhm.
for anything. I drink one of my swiftest potions to be a bit more faster,
Mm-hmm.
and I drink another potion to let's see to cast Sanctuary.
Sanctuary on who?
Me.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So with that, okay. All right. So let's see here. With that, they are going to jump into trenches. And so that will be that. And then it is their action to dash, so they will climb out the other side. So they are just going to get to that point. They are right there. All right. So then this brings us to Mahler with haste on him.
Okay. Can you guys share what haste does? Because I forgot.
So it's going to be an extra, extra attack. Mm-hmm.
Go get ready for work. Let me learn.
Yep. So it's a +2 to AC, but also an extra attack and double the movement.
Okay. I know that I saw what Krebus had said.
Mm-hmm.
And did Krebus intend mean for Mahler to wait until
that would be. Yep.
What's the easiest with a familiar?
Mm-hmm.
I can cast a touch spell. So
you can.
But when does the familiar move? Because
on your turn.
Because I had okay, so you can't read my mind. I had intended that at some point I would get greater invisibility on Mahler because he's like our only up front guy.
Okay.
Right. I was gonna have him move. I have to go check, but I think he has 30 feet of movement. If not, he was gonna move like right before the trap and just kind of like wait. Here, let me go to his computer. Hang on.
I was gonna say, hold on, I can give you access to his sheet.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have more power.
Yeah, I mean, right? All right, let's see.
Our voodoo you do.
You do.
Oh, the babe.
All right, you should be able to open up his character sheet now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you get up. That's unnecessarily aggressive. I mean, let's be real here. Come on. Yeah, his speed is 30.
Okay. So then, yeah,
Oh, with haste is 60.
So with haste, it's actually 60. Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Right.
Well, he wanted to be on standby. Oh, let me switch tools. So we will have him just be. The square is the radius in which it would detonate, right? Or would it be a bigger radius if they tripped it?
No, that would be the way it is of the bomb.
Okay. Okay, because I don't want him to be like, you walked me in the what?
Yep.
Okay, so he'll be here. And I think like he said, he was just going to hold his action for if someone crosses the threshold of it.
Okay.
Then he'll lay him out.
All right. Okay. So, perfect. All right. Okay. So then, with that, you see, like, the soldiers are just, they're going at it. They're just doing actually quite well, to be perfectly honest. And you see, like, they are each doing, let's look. They're each doing 5 points of damage to every person that they hit. As you see, they're not too shabby. You apparently did well in training them. All right. So, but before Dorian, before you go, we're gonna work our way down. So Dorian, roll me a d6, please. All right. Okay. So with that, you see a group of arrows goes and it hits. It attempts to hit, I should say, each of the people that are on the board of the enemies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. So let's see here. So let's see if they hit. Just gonna do that. It's easier to. All right. So, 1, 2 of them are gonna hit, but one of them is gonna hit with a natural 20. So that is gonna be.
Who did they hit?
So they hit the third one, which was black right here, for 10 points of damage. And then red, they hit for. They do. But I mean, this is technically an NPC, so that's hitting them, so not you guys. You sure you don't want them to crit anymore?
Whatever.
I figured. Alright, so black and red both take some extra damage. Alright. So Dorian, it brings us to you.
Alright, well, I'll just take another few steps forward. Here and here, and then looking through the scope of the rifle, can I see which of these on the front line appears to be the most injured?
Black or red?
Alright, then I suppose I will target the black one first.
Okay.
Roll this d4 here. So 2 plus
Yeah, that'll hit.
Sweet mercy.
Okay, here's what's funny. He had exactly 24 hit points.
Boom. Chakalaka.
Mhm.
Alright, now I will target the red one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this for Raven. Oh, so close.
Okay, so 15 hit points off of the red one. All right. So then, Raven, that brings us to you.
Raven is going to go ahead and move up over here. And I think that's going to put me in range for what I want to do. Let's see. Perfect. Alright. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to cast Shatter.
Okay.
And I want to center it right here on this middle guy right here.
Okay.
Be a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. So that is. All right. Red, purple, and then pink. All right. None of them will make it.
So they all take 6
Mhm.
points of thunder damage.
Okay. All right.
And I'm going to back up just ever so slightly.
All right. So red is officially bloodied. Okay. All right. With that, this guy is gonna come to right there. And you see the two that are still on the other side of the trench will both take longbow shots. And let's see here. We'll go purple against against Dorian. So that is 1 and 2. Nope. And then the others will be at Mauler, whose armor class right now is at 20.
Ooh.
And neither one of those will hit.
Yup, he's a beefy boy right now.
He is a beefy boy right now. All right, Cinder, what do you got?
Okay, I'm gonna measure something.
Okay.
I will. Come like right there-ish.
Okay.
And I will just Eldritch Blast. So the red looks the worst right now.
Yep.
I'll send one to him and then see what happens.
Okay. There's a building right next to you. You would be able to see pink.
Okay.
That would be the only one you would be able to see right there. You would have to move over a square. Or do it before you move into that spot.
I can do it to pink, that's fine.
Okay. That will not hit.
Remember bless or
Oh, yep,
bonus?
remember bless. That will hit. Alright.
Still alive?
Still alive. They're hardy. $16 will not hit.
Yeah, it didn't roll it at first, so ignore that.
Yeah.
And then bonus action.
Okay. Zootog.
Okay. So Zutog, what he's gonna do, he'll use his bonus action for to move up. We'll go like right here.
Okay.
And then as his action, let me pull up my character sheet. I believe this time he's just gonna use some magic missile.
Okay.
but that he is just going to do at first level.
Okay.
Let me see.
Alright.
I just have to remember. Okay, 3 glowing darts. They're going to
automatically hit.
Yes. They deal a D4 plus 5. Awesome sauce. This one right here is bloodied.
They are.
All 3 of them, or just that one?
Just that one.
Oh, okay. Love you too. Have
Bye.
a good night at work.
Do my best.
Hey, say bye.
Bye. I know. I didn't get to take a turn, but I hope y'all win.
It's okay. So then, yes, I will send 2 bolts at this one and 1 bolt at the one next to him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll magic missile. All right. So a 4, so 4 plus 1, so 5 and 3 will be enough to take out the red guy, and then a total of 2 points of damage to the next one over.
Awesome.
All right. So then that brings us to Krebus.
Okay, I have a question.
Sure.
Did I see where Cinder went?
You saw that they went this direction, but not where they ended up. No. Yeah. They were right here. You saw them go around the corner, but other than that, no.
Because I'm thinking Cinder could probably benefit from invisibility more than our front line. Not sure.
It's up to you.
Whatever you think is best.
So, do you think I could technically, carry Sir with me?
Yeah.
And then let him run the rest of the way when I see her?
Yep.
So let's see.
Let's see. Okay. You will have to roll over a 19 in order to find her, though, because they did hide at the end of their turn.
Yes, Cinder is very good at hiding.
So you will need a perception check when you go around the corner to see if you can find them.
Cinder could approach these guys, whereas Mauler is kind of stuck over here on this side of the trap. Unless that's a evaluation of the...
There is an opening where Dorian is that Mauler could go by.
Okay. Then I'll move forward.
Cinder doesn't necessarily run up as much.
It's true.
Right. I'll move forward. I guess Sir likes to jump on me, maybe.
I would say Sir definitely likes that, yes?
Yeah, I know he does. It's really irritating. And I can't reach it. But if Sir can run up to Mauler, and then I will cast Greater Invisibility.
Okay.
And Sir can deliver that as his react.
Yep.
That's the way it works. And touch Mauler.
Okay. So on top of being hasted, now he is a hasted invisible Warforge.
Awesome.
I like it.
All right.
Just making it more and more complicated for Cora to work it out.
Yep.
Dude, I already have so many things to read.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
That just means that he can attack and stay invisible. He doesn't get stealth with it, but I think in the battle it doesn't really matter.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, no, this is legendary.
All right, so Arthur.
All right. I don't think I'm going to move.
Okay.
I'm going to cannon the archer guy up there.
Okay.
Oh. Well, I have the inspiration. That's a D8, right?
It is.
And yeah, boldness as well.
18?
18 will hit.
All right.
Barely, but it will hit. All right, 12 points. Nice damage.
Follow that up with the firebolt.
Okay. There you go.
Nice.
Damn. Alright. They are now officially bloodied. Jeez. Okay, Joe.
I'll use my action to create more potions,
Okay.
and this one would be a potion, let's say, fright. Just in case we need some fright
Okay.
action as well.
Okay.
So that's another spell slot.
Uh-huh. Okay.
That's
Anything
my
else?
action, and yeah, I'll just stay at the back, watching everyone just in case they need something else.
Okay. Alright. So, with that, these guys are gonna come running. They're gonna kinda come there and there. And let's see here. White is going to, you see, like those of you who can see him, you see his arm turns into a crossbow, and he will shoot at Raven. Raven, does a 14 hit you?
Yes, my armor class 13.
Okay, so that is 7 points of piercing damage, and it does not need to show that.
At least buy me a drink first, gosh.
Nope. Alright. And
He doesn't drink.
he doesn't have to drink, so nope.
Then you have fun.
Alright, and then purple and pink will also shoot off one at Dorian. That is a 20 to hit you, Dorian, for 10 points of piercing damage. And the other one going at Mauler.
Can you see Mauler?
He's invisible.
No, I cannot. So it would go at Zutog, and that 7 doesn't matter. So,
Yay.
never mind. Alright, so it is Mauler's turn.
Okay. So, Mahler has 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna try to avoid the trap. He can walk through ally spaces, right?
It's
Yes.
yeah, he can easily make it to where he needs to go.
Or over here.
Yep.
All right, and then
He has plenty of movement to move over there, yes.
yes. And he has so many things. I will do. I guess I'll try the pushing attack maneuver.
No,
not that.
it's so probably just hit him with whatever weapon. So with his
Okay.
maul.
These are effects when he hits. I think he can expend superiority dice for things.
Right. Yep.
Okay. So making a maul attack.
Okay.
Oh,
That will definitely hit.
awesome.
So okay, 13 points of damage to that. He has let's see here. He has extra attack, so he has another attack regularly.
Right, and then the haste technically
Adds one more attack. Yep.
Okay. So then he will go on ahead and take another attack.
That definitely hits. Alright, another 13 damage. And this guy is officially bloodied now.
Okay. And I guess we'll go one more round.
Alright.
Oh, there it is.
Oh. No. Alright. Mm-hmm. Alright. So, unfortunately, with that, he does not hit that last one. Do you want to move him so that he is not in that exact spot? Or do you want to leave him there?
If I move him...
They can't see him, so there is no attack of opportunities.
Oh, I thought they would have disadvantage. Okay.
Nope.
Oh,
No, because
wait, Susan.
uh-huh.
I
D4.
no wait. Oh wait, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
If they couldn't see him, would he have advantage?
It would be advantage. That's right. It would be.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one
Quick
more.
bits. That's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
One more roll.
16 is not enough, but I would like you to roll 2 more times.
For the other ones to see if a crit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And remember, Mauer has bonus as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Roll a d4.
How many?
Just one. That will make it hit. Go ahead and roll damage on one of them.
Okay.
And that is enough to take Pink out.
Yay!
Good
Thank
job
you.
remembering that. I forgot about that. Yeah.
I did too. Thank you.
All right. So with that, you see again the others soldiers that are working on them, and they are taking additional 4 more points of damage. Raven, go ahead and roll me a d6, please.
6.
5. All right. Okay. So, it is Dorian. As you're getting ready to go, you see this. Where's that? This steel defender that is like. Here's what's funny. They are blood splattered. And it will come in and it runs up to the purple Warforged that's right there, and it takes an attack. And it attacks that Warforged right there. Alright. Okay. And with that, you see this this steel defender is right there, and it is really nope. Get down. Dylan just knocked down the treat container.
Nobody gave you treat time. Your brother was misbehaving. Did some come out?
It did, but I'm not gonna fight the thing. So, all right, and he will remain there fighting alongside you guys. So, all right, Dorian.
You got a robot pet. Awesome.
For the moment. Yep. He's very bloodied.
Since he's taking care of that one, I'm going to focus my energy on this one here.
Okay.
Shot at me and Raven, so we'll attack. That's that. And I will spend a grit point on Deadeye.
Okay.
1 plus. Yeah.
Okay.
And I get that grit point back.
All right.
That's my first shot.
Mm-hmm.
And
Just
then
his first shot. Just his first shot.
Just his first shot.
and since let's see here. Since I get it back on a crit, I'll go ahead and spend it again.
Okay.
2 for the price of 1. So maybe 3 plus.
Same person?
Yep.
Okay. That will hit. And that is enough to take them out. All right. Raven.
Well.
Before then,
Uh-huh.
at the start of your turn, you get 6 points of healing back.
Ooh.
Oh, that's right. We did have that.
But you're not taking any damage, but so you're good.
I took a little bit of damage, but it's fine. Next turn.
Oh, you did. I didn't see that. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. I kind of forgot you did that anyway.
You get 4 back.
That's exactly what I lost.
There you go.
There you go.
Alright, so this guy up here is our enemy, right?
The only one who's not is the dog.
There's a dog. Oh, that thing. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm gonna go ahead, and I'm not liking that I got hit. But Dorian killed the one that hit me, so we're gonna go ahead and hit this purple one up here with a phantasmal killer.
The one that's in front of the dog, or the one that's way up on top?
Way up on top.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Alright, that is a wisdom save. That is a 14.
Alright, but he should still take half damage, I believe. But he is not frightened. So let's see.
Yep.
Yes. Oh no, I think, hold on, the target must make...
This, okay, so...
So I think it still takes full...
No, let's see. On a field save.
Okay.
For the duration.
So I don't think he takes half damage. I'm not... It doesn't say.
It doesn't say. Nope.
Ah. Sad.
Nope.
That was a waste of a good spot.
Alright. So then... Do you want to move?
I was gonna see if I can find Cinder to give her some inspiration.
Give me a perception check.
Since that's the closest to me, I think.
Maybe. You have no idea.
Oh well, I tried.
You think about it, and then you look around and don't have any idea where they are.
But I tried. I'm gonna give the dog botting inspiration. I'm gonna tell it it's a good boy.
Okay. All right.
And don't forget your assist hit points.
Hey. All right. So then, all right, it is the archer's turn. So this one will move over here, and it will take shots at the dog. That misses. That one hits. Wow. Okay. The dog took 1 point of damage. Okay.
Oh damn.
I know, right? And you know what? The other one will shoot at the dog as well, because they don't know what the hell killed the other thing. All right. So this time they will take 3 points of damage. All right. Cinder Striker.
Okay, I will step out a little bit so I can see people.
Uh-huh.
And I will Eldritch Blast at blue.
Okay. That definitely hits. All right, 3 points of damage. Okay. Still up. That also hits. And they are no longer up. They actually fall into the trench.
Okay, and then I will just duck back around the corner. I'm not gonna hide. I'm just gonna duck around the corner.
Okay. Hey, Raven, as the shots go off, you turn and see Cinder.
Hey! I see it somewhere.
Alright, Zuthog.
Okay, I'm gonna write it down this time because I forgot last time. So if I want to cast a spell, I can also cast only a cantrip if it has the bonus action quality, correct?
Or if you cast a leveled spell that has the bonus action casting time, you can cast a action cantrip.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. Is the dog wearing armor?
The dog is armor.
Okay.
It is literally a steel defender. It is made of metal.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Then Zutog, I guess, will just resort again to Magic Missile, but this time I guess he'll cast it at 2nd level.
Okay.
So I think you get an additional bolt, correct?
You do. Are they all going to the same person?
I'm going to send, why not, 2 at the sky and 2 at the sky.
Okay, so if you actually click the magic missile off of your character sheet, it will actually roll it.
Oh wait, hang on. That's Mahler's character sheet. Let me pull up mine. Oh, that's right. I forgot on the front page it did those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, hiya.
All right. So each bolt, that was good because each bolt gets 4.
Oh, that is
Alright.
so much better than rolling
Mhm.
4 dice.
All right. So that one takes 8 and that one takes 8. All right.
All right, and yeah, that's all that Zoo Talk's gonna do.
All right, Kribus.
Okay. Can you hear me?
I can.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had a bunch of windows open. I couldn't see my disc.
Mm-hmm.
So there's an opening you said where I could get around that thing
Uh-huh.
if I wanted to.
Yep.
If I move up to here, can I see? These are which ones? This is the bad guy.
That is.
Is this the puppy dog?
That is.
Okay. So I will just gosh, I hate the thing I hate about dissonant whispers is it makes them run away.
Mm-hmm.
But that one's not just attacking that dog, right?
Well, the dog just came up and attacked it. It hasn't had a turn since the dog attacked it.
Right. Okay. Well, we're handling these guys pretty well. How far is that? So,
It's okay.
60 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what I'll do. Against the purple star.
Okay. So that is that one up there. So... All right. That is 10 points of damage and... Okay. All right. So it will... All right. It'll run away.
So something like...
Okay. All right. Arthur.
I can fit through this little alleyway, right?
Yep.
All right, we'll move to there and fire at purple.
Okay.
Oh. Arthur?
Yes.
You know, you have Bardic Inspiration for me. It's Magical Inspiration, so this is an effect of that.
Okay. Alright, if a creature has Bardic Inspiration die and casts a spell that restores hit points or deals damage, roll that die and choose a target affected by the spell. Add the number rolled as a bonus to the hit points regained or the damage dealt. Okay.
But I don't know if the Force Cannon spell, but it so now all of my Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and roll your damage.
I did have a Bardic Inspiration question.
Okay.
Can I don't not on one character, but can I have more than one person inspired at a time?
Yes.
Up to my the amount of times I can. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Great, thanks.
Mm-hmm. And purple is gone. All right.
The guy ran. Okay.
Yep, he did run.
Well,
You can see him though.
I don't think I can get anything that far. He's way up there.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can. 120.
He's just out of the 120 range.
Sure. But the cannon's a bonus action, right? So
Yep.
I will use my action to just move up further.
Okay. Joe.
Like I said, stay behind the group, but prepare to do where they need. So the dog's action for now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. There are no more of those guys. So that brings us to Mauler. And everybody, the only one that is alive is up above the trench.
Okay. Alert. Oh yeah, he can get up there.
Yeah, but the
He's
trench
moving
is
away. He's
yeah,
moving away.
Well, he moved away for that turn.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
How much movement does the trench contain?
So it would be it took them the action to go in and or their movement to go in and their action to get back up. So
But you can directly long jump over it.
Technically I guess so, yeah.
If what?
You could long jump across it.
But can he use his movement to get in and then his extra movement to get back out?
Could do that.
He could.
I mean, he's hasted, so he's got a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so technically, yeah.
And doesn't he still have action surge as well?
Yes.
He does.
He still has action search. Okay. So then that's what I'll do. So he'll...
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say, do you want to separate the party that much?
Is this the last dude we can see?
Quick question, Susan.
Uh-huh.
Is this the first wave of enemies?
Uh-huh.
Oh, they're coming in waves. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Then, yeah, Mahler would probably stay behind then if we're expecting more enemies to...
There's still a lot of people fighting.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Then, Mahler probably just... can you make a perception check to see where the next batch may be coming from?
Sure.
Perception... There it is.
They are coming straight at you. They're coming straight from where that guy just ran away from. That's where they're coming from.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, then, yeah, he'll stand a little bit up front, and that way, that way they don't see him, that he's there,
okay.
and he'll just wait. I guess can he hold his action, or was the action, the perception?
He can hold an action. He'll get one attack, but he can hold an action, to attack. Yeah. Alright, so this time they're doing 7 points of damage per attack. So they're doing really good. Alright, with that, at the top of the round, oh, you do, yep, you see, and it will be, the second wave will come, and it is that second wave that you will pick up next week. So, with that, we end our fight for the moment. And with that, I do want to say thank you so much to my players, because you guys are amazing. And just a reminder that we do have Strict 7 College of Chaos tomorrow. And then Dragon of Icefire Peak on Monday. All right. And, well, conveniently, so Cora, are you taking a break, or are you going to keep on streaming?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
I'm taking a break, but I do plan to continue streaming right after my break.
Okay. All right. So with that, then, we are going to go ahead. We're going to raid over to, well, are you going to go off stream and then come back? Or are you going to stay streaming?
Brain just decided to stop. I'm sorry. It depends on my update.
Okay.
Why don't, maybe next time, because I don't know if it's going to stop, and I don't want to stop your flow. So maybe next time.
All right. Well, then we are going to go ahead and raid over to J Luna, and then next time we will raid over to Spasmic Gamer.
Yeah.
All right. But we are going to go ahead and raid over to J Luna, another of our extra life streamers as he is doing a car show. So
Ooh.
until next time, thank you guys so much for hanging out here at DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure really is always on the menu. Thanks, guys.